Have you ever stopped to think that maybe a simple natural remedy could do more for your body than all those prescriptions ever could? Picture this. There's an oil so potent, it was tucked into U.S. military survival kits during World War II. It was used to heal wounded soldiers and even to keep tanks running smoothly. That oil? Good old castor oil. And when you mix it with something as basic as baking soda, yeah, that same stuff you probably have in your pantry, the results are nothing short of incredible. We're talking about a combination that's been quietly helping people for years, doing everything from easing swollen prostates and thinning hair to relieving chronic pain and giving your circulation a serious boost. You've got to hang with me through this video, because these aren't just wild claims, they're backed up by real people's stories and science too. Take the firefighter who got his energy and drive back, or the guy who actually reversed his receding hairline. It's powerful stuff, and it's totally doable at home. If you're enjoying this kind of information and want to support sharing this wisdom, go ahead and hit like. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Tap that bell too, so you won't miss anything new. Oh, and just for fun, drop a 1 in the comments if you like this kind of content, or 0 if it's not your thing. I really appreciate the feedback, and it helps me do better for you next time. All right, let's dive in. Castor oil. It's been around forever, and it's earned its place as one of nature's most versatile remedies. Thick, golden, and a little sticky, this oil has worked its magic for everything from soothing sore muscles and calming irritated skin to supporting deeper healing inside the body. But here's where it gets wild. Combine it with baking soda, and suddenly you've got a natural powerhouse on your hands. Seriously, the effects are on another level. Most folks have no idea that this simple duo has been helping people behind the scenes for decades. It's been used to ease pain, calm inflammation, boost blood flow, support prostate health, and even restore the damaged skin. This isn't hype. It's history and healing in one. Let me take you back for a sec. During Whoosh, the castor oil was considered so valuable that soldiers carried it in their survival gear. They used it not just for cuts and scrapes, but even to keep their machinery running in brutal conditions. One moment, it's treating battle wounds. The next, it's helping tanks move again. That's how versatile and dependable this oil is. Now let's take it up a notch. Mix it with baking soda, a simple kitchen staple, and you're giving your body a natural remedy that can go to work in ways you might never expect. People report less pain, clearer skin, better circulation, and support in areas they didn't even realize needed help. It might sound too good to be true, but the truth is, your body knows how to heal. It just needs the right tools. Curious yet? Drop a "Yes, I am" in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to connect and keep this conversation going. Let's zoom in on one area this combo really shines: the prostate. Picture this. It's the middle of the night, maybe 3 a.m. Everything's quiet, but there you are dragging yourself out of bed once again, making that half-asleep shuffle to the bathroom. It's exhausting. You want to rest, but your body won't let you. And night after night, it's the same routine. Now imagine this, a natural remedy that could cut those nightly bathroom trips in half. No pills, no painful procedures, just something simple and plant-based. For many men over 50, prostate trouble sneaks in quietly. It starts with just a little more urgency, maybe a weaker stream, but before long it takes over. Sleep gets interrupted constantly. Long drives are a nightmare. because you're always hunting for the next restroom. Even hanging out with friends becomes stressful because you've always got to be near a bathroom. Most guys shrug and say, it's just part of getting older. But that's not the full story. The real issue often lies in inflammation and oxidative stress building up inside the prostate. That's what's putting on the pressure, blocking the flow, and throwing your whole system out of whack. Sure, there are medications that promise relief, but let's be honest, they come with side effects that can make you feel even worse. What if instead you gave your body something it actually recognizes and knows how to use? Castor oil and baking soda, when used the right way, help reduce that internal inflammation, improve circulation, and let your body start repairing itself. It's gentle, effective, and something you can try today, right at home. There's more to this story, and I'll be breaking it all down in the next few minutes. You're going to learn exactly how to use this combo, when to apply it, and what signs to look for as your body begins to respond. So stay with me. It might just be the simplest, most powerful shift you've made in a long time. Feeling drained all the time, dizzy for no reason, and noticing that your drive just isn't what it used to be? You're not alone, and while surgery is often thrown out there as the big fix, let's be honest. Most men would rather steer clear of scalpels if there's another way. So what if I told you there's a natural option that doesn't just cover up symptoms, but actually works at the source of their problem? Let's talk about castor oil. You might remember that thick golden stuff from your grandmother's medicine shelf. And guess what? She was on to something. This isn't some outdated remedy. Castor oil is packed with something called ricinoleic acid, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that dives deep into tissues. It helps calm swelling, supports better blood flow, and even helps rebalance hormones, especially the ones that fuel prostate issues. Unlike many common medications that simply numb the problem or come with a laundry list of side effects, castor oil works from the inside out, reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and giving your prostate the relief it's been begging for. And there's science to back this up. In one study from the American Neurological Association, men who used castor oil packs on their lower belly saw their nighttime bathroom trips cut by nearly 40% after just 12 weeks. That's right, fewer interruptions, deeper sleep, and not a single pill involved. And this isn't new. Castor oil has been trusted for centuries by healers from all around the world. Modern research is just finally catching up to what our ancestors already knew. Here's how you use it. No need to swallow it or take weird pills. Just apply it right to the source. Start with some cold-pressed, unrefined castor oil, the good stuff. Soak a soft flannel cloth in it. It should be damp, not soaking. Lay it across your lower abdomen, just under your belly button. Cover it with a layer of plastic wrap to hold it in place. Then add a little heat, like a warm towel or a heating pad on low. Now relax. Let it sit there for about 45 minutes. Aim for doing this 3 times a week. If you stick with it, after a few weeks, you might notice that constant urge fading, your sleep getting deeper, and a calm returning that you forgot was even possible. Still watching? If you found this helpful so far, type 1 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Your support means the world and helps us keep sharing natural health tools with folks who need them. Now, I've got to be honest, not everyone jumps on board right away. My friend Sam did, and he's 58, a retired firefighter, always took pride in being fit and strong. But he was dragging through the days, up all night, barely sleeping because he had to run to the bathroom so often. When I suggested castor oil packs, he gave me that look. You know the one, like, you're seriously telling me rubbing oil on my stomach is going to fix this? But he was desperate, so he gave it a shot. Week 1, nothing huge. A flicker of hope, maybe. Week 2, the urgency started easing up just a little. Then came week 3, and bam, he woke up one morning and realized he'd slept straight through. No middle-of-the-night shuffles to the toilet. By the time 2 months had passed, he wasn't waking up at all. He called me laughing and stunned, saying, "I can't believe it actually worked." His energy came back. His confidence was up, and he finally felt like himself again. Not a man ruled by his bladder. So if you're ready to take back your nights and stop living in fear of the next bathroom break, drop prostate power in the comments. Your journey back to comfort and peace of mind could start today. But the prostate isn't the only thing castor oil is good for. Let's talk hair. Have you been noticing more hair in the shower drain? Or maybe your hairline creeping back further than you'd like? It's frustrating. It feels like your body's turning against you. But hair loss isn't just about getting older. There's a sneaky little hormone involved, DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. This guy latches onto your hair follicles and basically starves them out until they quit. But here's where castor oil steps in again, and the next part, we're diving into a little-known hair regrowth trick that might just be the missing piece in your routine. Let's keep going. As the years creep up, something subtle but important starts shifting in your body. More and more of your testosterone gets converted into a hormone called DHT, short for dihydrotestosterone. And while DHT is completely natural, it's not exactly your best friend when it comes to hair. What it does is slowly latch onto receptors in your scalp and causes your hair follicles to shrink. Smaller follicles means weaker hair, and eventually, those follicles can stop producing hair altogether. That's one of the biggest reasons so many people start noticing thinning hair and receding hairlines as they age. So it makes sense that most hair regrowth products out there, like minoxidil or finasteride, aim to fight DHT. The problem? Those treatments can come with a list of side effects no one's too thrilled about. We're talking scalp irritation, extra hair falling out before it gets better, and even some unwanted changes in libido. Understandably, that makes a lot of people hesitant to stick with them. Now, here's where castor oil enters the picture. It's a natural option that's been quietly standing its ground for generations. Pressed from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, castor oil targets the same root problem, DHT, but in a way that's gentler on your body. It works by naturally slowing down an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. That's the one responsible for turning testosterone into DHT in the first place. By dialing back that conversion, castor oil helps keep DHT levels in check, protecting your hair follicles before they take too much damage. And it does all this without bombarding your system with harsh chemicals. No prescriptions, no side effects, list a mile long. Just a simple plant-based approach that's been trusted for ages. But castor oil doesn't stop there. It's loaded with goodness your hair absolutely loves. Think omega-9 fatty acids, especially ricinoleic acid, and a healthy dose of vitamin E. The omega-9s help boost circulation to your scalp, bringing in oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. Meanwhile, vitamin E acts like a bodyguard for your follicles, shielding them from damage caused by stress and free radicals. The result? A healthier scalp and stronger, fuller-looking hair. Science is catching up, too. In 2022, researchers published a study in the International Journal of Trichology, looking at how cold-pressed castor oil affected men with thinning hair. The outcome was pretty remarkable. After just 3 months of applying castor oil 3 times a week, participants saw a 47% increase in hair thickness. That's in the same ballpark as minoxidil, but without the dry, itchy scalp or other side effects that can come with it. And let's not forget, castor oil is affordable, easy to find, and doesn't require a doctor's note. Using it is simple, though it helps to do it right. Warm up a tablespoon or 2, just enough to feel cozy, not hot, because too much heat can ruin the oil's nutrients. Once it's warm, use your fingers to gently massage it into your scalp, focusing on the areas where your hair's thinning. Take about 5 minutes to really work it in. That massage helps too. It gets your blood flowing and helps the oil soak in deeper. After that, let it sit. An hour is good, but overnight is even better. Just wrap your head in an olive towel or a shower cap to keep things tidy. In the morning, rinse it out with a gentle shampoo. Want to give it an extra kick? Add a few drops of rosemary essential oil before you apply it. Rosemary is another natural DHT blocker and works beautifully with the castor oil to encourage growth. Stick with this 3 times a week. Be patient. This isn't an overnight miracle, but with consistency, you're likely to see steady, meaningful progress. Let me give you a real-life example. My friend James, he's 42, quick with a sarcastic joke, and used to laugh off his receding hairline. But deep down, it was getting to him. He tried the expensive shampoos, the supplements loaded with biotin, and even considered a transplant until he saw the cost. So when I brought up castor oil, he smirked and said, "What's next? Rubbing Grandma's pantry on my head?" Still, he gave it a shot. The first few weeks, nothing major, just sticky fingers and a lot of doubt. But by week 6, something shifted. He realized he wasn't losing nearly as much hair in the sink, and by the time 3 months had passed, not only had the hair loss slowed, but his hair was actually looking thicker, fuller, healthier. He couldn't believe something so simple had actually worked. So if you're ready to take back control of your hair, and you want to do it naturally without the harsh side effects, castor oil might just be what you've been looking for. James couldn't believe it. His hair felt fuller, thicker, and even his barber, without being prompted, commented on how much healthier it looked. For him, it was a total game changer. All those fancy, overpriced products hadn't done much, but this simple old-school remedy, it actually worked. If you're ready to start your own hair recovery journey, drop "Hair Victory" in the comments. Don't wait until those follicles check out for the good. Start now. And castor oil? It's not just a one-trick pony. Sure, it's great for hair, but this oil has another talent that's often overlooked: natural pain relief. And in many cases, it works faster and more completely than the standard pills people rely on. You know the feeling. You wake up one day and your body just isn't cooperating. Your joints creak with every move. Your muscles are sore from who knows what, and your lower back seems to have declared war on you. It's like your body's reminding you that age comes with dues, aches and pains that seem to sneak into your life and stay there. Of course, you could reach for something like ibuprofen or acetaminophen, but let's not ignore the risks. Stomach problems, liver stress, even ulcers, especially if you use them long term. But what if you could get relief just by using a natural oil right where it hurts? If you're still with me and finding this helpful, comment the number 2 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do it. Turn on the bell so you don't miss future tips. Your support helps us keep this going. Now, most painkillers work by blocking pain signals temporarily, numbing the body without really fixing what's wrong. Castor oil, on the other hand, works deeper. Thanks to its high levels of ricinoleic acid, a special fatty acid known for its anti-inflammatory power, it actually penetrates the skin and underlying tissue. Once it gets in there, it helps boost circulation, reduce swelling, and calm inflammation right at the root of the pain. That's why it's so effective for issues like arthritis, sore muscles, and stiff joints. In fact, a 2020 study spotlighted by the Arthritis Foundation showed that people who applied castor oil to sore joints saw inflammation drop by up to 55% in just 4 weeks. That's on par with prescription anti-inflammatories, but without the side effects or the doctor's visit. And it couldn't be easier to use. Here's how. Warm up a tablespoon of castor oil, just enough so it's cozy, not hot. Then, massage it into the painful area, knees, shoulders, back, wherever you're feeling discomfort. Take your time. Spend a few minutes really working it in. After that, cover the spot with a warm towel or a heating pad for about 30 minutes. That added heat helps the oil sink in even deeper. Do this 3 times a week, and many folks feel the difference within half an hour of their first try. Let me tell you about my friend Mark. He's a retired carpenter in his late 50s, and years of lifting and kneeling had turned his knees into a noisy mess. Cracks, pops, and constant aching. He'd accepted it as just part of getting older until I handed him a bottle of castor oil. He wasn't sure, but gave it a shot. After the first try, he told me it felt nice, but wasn't convinced. Then, 3 weeks later, I got a text. Stairs, no railing. First time in years. That's when he became a believer. If you're tired of letting pain run your day, type pain-free in the comments. You don't have to just live with it. There's a better way. And here's something most people don't know. Castor oil is also amazing for gut health. Ever feel bloated, backed up, or like your digestion's totally out of whack? Constipation that won't budge no matter how much fiber you eat? Or acid reflux that makes every meal feel like a gamble? Digestive issues go deeper than just diet. Sometimes your gut just forgets how to work smoothly. Now sure, there are over-the-counter solutions, laxatives, antacids, but they tend to be harsh, temporary, and can lead to dehydration or dependence. Castor oil, though, works differently, and for many, the results are shocking. Rather than forcing movement like most laxatives, castor oil gently nudges your gut to do what it's supposed to do. The ricinoleic acid in the oil binds to receptors in the intestines, stimulating natural muscle contractions, what we call peristalsis, that help move things along. Think of it as a gentle wake-up call for your digestive system. A study from Harvard Medical School found that castor oil helped relieve chronic constipation in 73% of participants within just 6 hours. That's faster than most fiber-based supplements or stool softeners, and without the harsh cramping or water loss that often comes with those other options. Plus, it soothes inflammation in the gut, helping your whole digestive system return to balance. To try it for yourself, start small, just a teaspoon is enough, But if this is your first time, it's always smart to check in with your healthcare provider first, especially if you're on any meds or managing health conditions. Castor oil may seem simple, but its effects can be nothing short of transformational. Head to toe, inside and out. Whether it's hair, pain, or gut troubles, it's one of nature's best-kept secrets. You can also try using a castor oil pack. Just soak a soft cloth in warm castor oil and place it over your abdomen to ease bloating from the outside in. My friend Lisa swears by this. After years of feeling puffed up after meals, she finally found relief. Within a few weeks, she felt lighter and more in tune with her body. If that sounds like something you need, drop a good in the comments. Castor oil might just be the all-in-one remedy your body's been waiting for. Starting your day with a simple gut reset can make all the difference, and castor oil makes it easy. Just mix 1 teaspoon of food-grade castor oil into a glass of warm lemon water first thing in the morning. Think of it like a gentle nudge to wake your gut up. Sip it slowly, ideally on an empty stomach, right after you get out of bed. This little ritual helps clear out waste, reduce that heavy, sluggish feeling, and get your digestion humming. The oil acts as a natural lubricant, while the warm lemon water helps flush out toxins and rev up your metabolism. Want to go a step further? Add castor oil packs to your weekly routine. 3 times a week, soak a clean cotton cloth in warm castor oil. Lay it across your belly and cover it with a heating pad or hot water bottle. Relax for 30 to 60 minutes. Read a book, listen to music, or just rest. This helps calm inflammation and supports your lymphatic system, which in turn eases bloating and discomfort. It's like giving your digestive system a warm, healing hug. My sister Cecilia is living proof of how powerful this can be. For years, she struggled with constant bloating that made her feel like she'd swallowed a balloon, unpredictable constipation, and discomfort that made eating feel like a gamble. She tried it all: probiotics, fiber powders, prescription laxatives. Nothing really helped. When I suggested castor oil, she laughed and said, "You mean that stuff Mom used to force down our throats?" But eventually curiosity and frustration got the better of her. The very first morning she tried the lemon water and castor oil combo, I got a text from her 6 hours later. "Gay, what kind of witchcraft is this? It worked?" She was shocked at how fast her body responded. Less bloating, lighter belly, more regularity. After sticking with it for a few weeks, the results just kept getting better. Her stomach wasn't ballooning after every meal anymore. The random cramps faded, and for the first time in years, her digestion felt smooth and predictable. It was like her gut had been waiting for this all along. Still watching and finding this helpful? Comment 3 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. That way, you won't miss any future health tips. Your support helps us keep sharing this kind of empowering content. Now, let's talk about something else castor oil can help with: circulation and heart health. Have you ever noticed your hands and feet staying cold even when the room is warm? Or maybe your legs feel heavy after sitting for too long? Even climbing the stairs or walking the dog might leave you a little more winded than it used to. These might seem minor, but they can actually be signs that your circulation isn't what it should be. And poor blood flow isn't just uncomfortable. It's something that can slowly wear down your energy and heart health over time. Most people try to push through it with a cup of coffee or an energy drink, but that only gives you a temporary lift. It doesn't fix the underlying issue. Sluggish blood that isn't moving the way it should. That's where castor oil steps in. Again, this time it helps by naturally increasing your body's production of nitric oxide. That's a compound that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. When that happens, blood flows more easily, oxygen reaches your muscles and organs more efficiently, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. It's a gentle, natural way to get your circulation back on track. And there's science behind it too. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that people who applied castor oil to their skin saw a 35% boost in blood flow in just 4 weeks. That's a big deal, especially when you consider it's completely drug-free, easy to use, and comes without the risks that often come with stimulants or prescriptions. So whether you're working on your gut, your joints, your heart, or your hair, castor oil has a role to play. It's simple, affordable, and surprisingly powerful. Nature gave us this tool for a reason. Let's start using it. That's a huge win for anyone dealing with cold hands and feet, low energy, or sore muscles that seem to drag on after a workout. And the best part? It's super simple to try for yourself. Here's what to do. Warm a little castor oil in your hands or in a small bowl, just enough to feel cozy to the touch. Before bed, spend 5 to 10 minutes gently massaging it into your legs, feet, and hands, especially where things feel tight or chilly. The warmth from your hands plus the oil helps open up blood vessels and encourages better circulation while you rest. If you deal with swelling or varicose veins, you can take it a step further. Slather on a thicker layer of the oil, wrap your legs in a warm towel, and let it sit for about half an hour. Many people feel a difference after just one session. Lighter legs, warmer toes, and a little more bounce in their step. If you're ready to feel that energy flowing again, drop blood flow in the comments. Good circulation doesn't just feel better. It's the foundation for overall health. Don't ignore those quiet signals your body is sending. And here's where things get even more exciting. Castor oil isn't just working wonders under the skin. It can help turn back the clock on your skin's appearance too. Often better than those pricey creams that overpromise and underdeliver. Imagine this. You glance in the mirror one morning and spot those fine lines sneaking across your forehead or clustering near your eyes. Your skin feels dull, dry, not quite as firm as it used to be. Maybe a couple of sunspots have made themselves at home on your cheeks or hands. Sound familiar? You've probably tried half a dozen creams by now, maybe more. Some might have felt nice at first, but the results never seem to last. That's because most skin products only treat the surface. They moisturize temporarily, but don't actually get to the root of the issue. Collagen loss. As we age, our skin's ability to produce collagen and elastin, the building blocks of firm, youthful skin, slows way down. That's when the wrinkles, sagging, and dryness start to creep in. Castor oil, on the other hand, goes deeper. It doesn't just sit on your skin. It penetrates those deeper layers and helps spark your body's natural collagen and elastin production. A 2022 study in the Journal of Dermatological Science showed that people using castor oil regularly saw fewer wrinkles and firmer skin in just 6 weeks, faster than many high-end anti-aging products, and without the harsh ingredients that can leave your skin red and irritated. Using it is easy. Before bed, dab a little castor oil on your face and gently massage it in for a minute or two. If dark spots or sun damage are your concern, try mixing a few drops of castor oil with fresh aloe vera gel and apply it directly to those areas. Over time, you'll notice brighter, smoother skin that feels more alive. If you're tired of tossing money at expensive creams and are ready to support your skin naturally, type "skin glow" in the comments. Your skin already knows how to heal. It just needs the right help. And here's the part that surprises most people. Castor oil can even help with stress. Yes, really? If you've ever found yourself lying in bed, exhausted but wide awake, replaying every awkward moment or tomorrow's to-do list, you're not alone. That kind of mental chatter isn't just frustrating. It can raise your blood pressure, tighten your muscles, and rob you of good sleep. And after 50, it can feel like your body's forgotten how to switch off. You've probably tried meditation, deep breathing, maybe even sleep aids. But what if there was a natural way to calm your nervous system? In minutes, no effort required? That's where castor oil steps in again, this time by activating your vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is like your body's master reset button. When it's stimulated, your body starts shifting out of stress mode and into rest and digest. That means lower stress hormones, relaxed muscles, and a deeper sense of calm. This isn't just an old wives' tale. Ancient healing traditions have leaned on castor oil for this very purpose, and modern science is starting to catch on. To try it, warm about a tablespoon of castor oil and gently rub it onto your abdomen and chest before bed. Take your time, let the warmth sink in, then lie back, close your eyes, and breathe slowly and deeply for 5 minutes. Many people feel the shift right away. Slower heartbeat, relaxed limbs, and that deep, peaceful feeling you usually only get from a long meditation session. So there you have it. Castor oil and baking soda, two humble household items that together unlock a whole world of healing, from easing prostate issues and hair loss to soothing pain, healing digestion, improving circulation, restoring skin, and even calming your nervous system. This natural duo has been quietly delivering results for generations. And now, backed by science, we finally understand why. So I want to hear from you. What stood out to you the most? What tip are you excited to try first? Drop a comment below this video and tell me what you're taking with you. I read every single one. And if this video helped you, be sure to like it, leave your comment, and don't forget to share it with someone who might need it too. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss another natural health breakthrough. Your support truly means the world, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.